Hi, welcome back to Repotting. I'm really glad you're here, taking this time to slow down and to remain present in your own process. Over the past episodes, we've been moving through what it means to grow, what it means to take root, to be nourished, to tend to that growth and to begin noticing how it shows. And today, we come to something a little more unexpected. Because if you've been in the garden or have the pleasure of seeing a gardener in action, you will notice that growth isn't only about what is added. Oh no, sometimes it's about what is removed. Branches are cut back, leaves are trimmed, and that is done not in an effort to harm the plant, but in an effort to help it grow more fully. And sometimes this can feel confusing because why cut branches when it looks healthy? Why trim the leaves if they're so verdant and so fresh and so healthy? That can feel very confusing because it doesn't always look like growth. Trimming it doesn't always look like growth. It can feel like loss, like something is being taken away that we've grown used to. I've noticed that there are times when something I've carried for a long time begins to feel different, not suddenly wrong, but no longer quite what it once was. And there can be a quiet hesitation to let it go. Because even what no longer serves us has often felt familiar, and familiarity can feel safe. But pruning is not about loss for its own sake. Pruning is about creating space for something to grow more freely, for something to grow more beautifully. Pruning is about creating space so that energy is not diverted in unproductive ways for the purpose of the plant. So energy can be diverted to what needs in that season growth, that season nourishment. So sometimes what is being released is not something bad, but simply something that is no longer needed in the same way. So today, you might gently ask, is there something I've been holding on to that may need to be released? Not forcefully, not all at once, but with care, with gratitude, with graciousness, but it needs to be released. Growth is not only about what we keep, it is also about what we are willing to let go of. Growth is about what we are willing to let go of to help us create the space so that we can grow. We could continue to grow more fully. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking this time to reflect with me. You can continue this journey with our resources that's linked in the description below. This is Repotting, and sometimes growth begins with a gentle release.